Do you want to be truly happy? Today, we're exploring 9 things you should avoid to achieve authentic happiness. We live in a world that constantly tells us to chase happiness, to pursue it as if it were a destination. But what if the secret to happiness isn't in the relentless pursuit of it, but in letting go? What if the key to joy and contentment lies not in accumulating more, but in eliminating the behaviors and mindsets that obstruct its natural flow into our lives? Today, we present a transformative guide to happiness, not by adding more to your life, but by subtracting the unnecessary. We will delve into 9 pivotal practices to cease, to pave the way for genuine happiness. We're not just talking about saying no to these behaviors, but saying yes to a life that aligns more closely with your values, desires, and authentic self. Are you ready to embark on this transformative journey towards genuine joy? First off, it's time to stop saying no to the now. Picture this: you're on a scenic drive, surrounded by a landscape lit by the warm glow of the setting sun. But instead of enjoying the view, you're fixated on the bumps in the road, the traffic ahead, and the journey's end. This is what happens when we constantly long for different circumstances. We miss out on the beauty of the present moment, the now. It's like yearning for a different sunset when the one right in front of us is breathtaking. By embracing the present, we cultivate an attitude of gratitude. We begin to appreciate the intricate details of our lives, the minor miracles that we often overlook. We find contentment in the simplicity of being. And it's in this very contentment that happiness finds a home. When you appreciate the here and now, happiness will naturally emerge from within. Next, never ignore your intuition. This innate sense, this gut feeling is your inner compass, your own personal North Star. It aligns with your values and passions and steers you towards choices that reflect your authentic self. Let's delve into a story to illustrate. Picture a violinist talented beyond her years. She's offered a lucrative contract with a renowned orchestra, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, yet something inside her stirs uneasily. She feels a deep connection to her community and dreams of starting a music school for underprivileged children. Her intuition pulls her towards this path, even though it's less certain, less secure. She trusts her inner compass, and years later she's not only fulfilled, but also happier than she could have ever been with the orchestra. That's the power of intuition. It leads us to a deeper, more sustainable happiness, one that resonates with our true selves. Trust your inner compass. It's a reliable guide to sustainable happiness. Number 3, stop trying to fix others. It's a natural impulse, isn't it? Seeing someone we care about struggling and wanting to mend their issues for them. But here's a transformative thought. What if we redirected that energy towards accepting them as they are and focusing on our own growth? Let's delve into a story that illustrates this. Consider the tale of the sunflower. It blooms in its own time with its own unique beauty. It does not rush the rose or the tulip to bloom, nor does it attempt to change their natural colors. It simply basks in the sun, growing at its own pace, contributing to the garden's overall beauty. Just like the sunflower, when we focus on our own growth, we contribute to the harmony of our environment. We become pillars of support, not by trying to change others, but by accepting them and growing alongside them. Redirecting your energy towards your own growth enhances your happiness and fosters a supportive environment for others. Fourth, stop overworking yourself. In our quest for success, we often find ourselves trapped in a cycle of constant work, neglecting the importance of balance and self-care. Picture this: a hard-working artist, burning the midnight oil, pouring every ounce of energy into his craft, yet feeling a void within. He is exhausted, uninspired, and on the brink of a burnout. He mistakes this relentless grind for dedication, not realizing that his creativity thrives not just on work, but also on rest and rejuvenation. When he finally heeds the call of his weary body and mind, stepping back to rest and to indulge in the simple joys of life, he finds his creativity rekindled, his spirit uplifted. He is happier, more productive, and his craft flourishes. This is the power of balance and self-care. They serve as the rejuvenating water to the parched land of our overworked selves. Remember, rest and self-care are crucial for your happiness and success. Moving on to number 5, stop dwelling on negativity. Picture this. You're a gardener and your mind is a fertile plot of land. Every thought you plant, be it positive or negative, will grow and bear fruit. If you sow seeds of negativity, you'll reap a harvest of discontent. But if you plant positivity, you'll find yourself in a garden of happiness and inner peace. Gratitude is a powerful tool in this process. By acknowledging and appreciating the good in life, you're essentially planting those positive seeds. It's like watering your garden with hope and optimism. Let's consider the story of Thomas. He was once a man clouded by negativity, seeing the glass as perpetually half empty. But when he began to consciously shift his focus towards positivity, appreciating even the smallest blessings, his life transformed. He found joy in places where he once saw despair. Shift your focus towards positivity and you'll see a remarkable change in your life. Sixth, stop being afraid of making mistakes. Imagine a world-renowned artist with all their intricate pieces and breathtaking creations. But did they start that way? Absolutely not. They began like any of us, with shaky hands and a blank canvas. Each stroke was a risk, a potential mistake. But with every erroneous line, they learned, adapted, and improved. They embraced their mistakes, not as failures, but as opportunities for growth and improvement. Mistakes are not the enemy. They are the catalysts that propel us towards learning and growth. Fear of making mistakes can paralyze us, obstructing our path to happiness. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, wanting to dive into the ocean of possibilities, but being held back by the fear of the unknown. Remember, each mistake is an opportunity for growth and learning, a step closer to perfection. Embrace them. They're not roadblocks, but stepping stones to your happiness. Embrace mistakes. They're stepping stones to your happiness. Number 7, stop trying to please everyone. It's an exhausting endeavor, an endless chase, akin to a dog chasing its tail. Round and round it goes, but does it ever catch it? No. Let's consider the story of Amelia, an accomplished violinist who is constantly torn between pleasing her demanding audience and playing the music she truly loved. Amelia, in her ceaseless pursuit to meet everyone's expectations, lost her joy in playing the violin. One day she decided to prioritize her own needs, to tune out the cacophonous demands of others, and to play the music that resonated with her soul. And what happened? She found her performances to be more authentic, more passionate, more her. You see, when you establish boundaries, when you prioritize your own needs over the whims and fancies of others, you're not being selfish, you're being authentic. You're allowing your true self to shine, to resonate. And in that resonance, you find happiness. By prioritizing your needs, you invite authenticity and happiness into your life. 8th, stop avoiding confrontation. Difficult conversations may be intimidating, but they are an inevitable part of life. They are the bridges that connect misunderstandings to understanding and conflicts to resolution. Imagine a scenario where a close friend constantly cancels your plans at the last minute. You feel disheartened, yet you avoid addressing the issue to keep the peace. But what peace can thrive on the soil of unexpressed discontent? As you muster the courage to have a candid conversation, you find that your friend was oblivious to how their actions were affecting you. They apologize, promise to be more considerate, and you both feel a newfound respect for each other. By confronting the issue, you not only resolved the problem, but also strengthened your bond. This is the power of direct communication. It fosters understanding, builds stronger emotional connections, and ultimately enhances personal happiness. Facing difficult conversations head-on leads to stronger emotional connections and personal happiness. Last but not least, stop trying to control everything. Life is a dance of paradoxes, a harmonious interplay between order and chaos. It's like a river, continuously flowing, its course altered by unexpected obstacles. Life, like the river, is filled with twists and turns. And the more we try to control its path, the more we miss out on the beauty of the journey. Consider the story of a seasoned sailor who, in his quest to master the sea, forgot to appreciate its beauty. He was so focused on controlling his course that he missed out on the sunsets, the dolphins dancing around his boat, the tranquility of the open sea. It was only when he let go of his need for control that he truly experienced the magic of the sea. The sailor's story mirrors our own lives. When we let go of our need to control every detail, we open ourselves to the magic of life's spontaneous moments. We allow ourselves to be surprised, to be moved, to be truly alive. Let go of control, embrace life's uncertainties, and let happiness flow into your life. So there they are, the 9 stops on your journey to authentic happiness. We've traveled through the landscape of self-awareness, from embracing the present moment, trusting our intuition, to accepting others as they are. We've navigated the delicate balance between work and personal life, and redirected our focus from negativity to positivity. We've learned to see mistakes as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks, and recognize the importance of prioritizing our needs and facing confrontation head-on. Lastly, we've explored the liberating power of letting go of control, opening ourselves to the beauty of life's uncertainties. Each stop is not a mere negation, but a gateway to positive actions and mindsets that pave the way to a life teeming with genuine happiness. By saying no to these behaviors, you're saying yes to a life rich with authentic happiness. So, start your journey today and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.